What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on YouTube shit. Hey man, say man, we are lit, lit to the teeth, man. Turn. Today, motherfucking day. Straight hood outside, big crib, man. Hey man, say man, we lit. Gang. Hey man, say man, this is a message to the white people, man. Now, we already won, you know what I'm saying? The black people, man, you know what I'm saying? We the Hebrew Israelites, you know what I'm saying? We the Jews, man, you know what I'm saying? You did? Now, for all people who try to play us, put us down, try to take us out by the white, you know what I'm saying, the white people, you know what I'm saying? Y'all time is done, you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep on trying to take us out, make it harder for us. It's not gonna do nothing, you know what I'm saying? You dig? Like Crip, you know what I'm saying? Now, our first biggest ops is the fake Jews in motherfucking Israel. Them the fake ones, you know what I'm saying? And we the real ones, you know what I'm saying? So, I said the only way y'all can do anything, if y'all believe and know the truth, that, you know what I'm saying, we the Jews of the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Because the other ones, like factual, them, they going down. They fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I be thinking, man. I'm like, damn, y'all living real good, but when the afterlife kick in, woo-wee, it's gonna be real crazy. When y'all get to the afterlife, y'all see what's really the fuck going on. Y'all be like, damn, we really was doing that to God chosen people. Y'all be looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man. Know the truth, man. Come tell the black Hebrew Israelite, man. We gonna stand as tall and strong, man. We have faith in Yahweh. You did. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let's get into it. Alright. Right? Two motherfucking day. Straight hood and outside big crib, man. Gang. Go. Hey man, say man, let's get litty. Gang. So we finna talk about, oh yeah, and I got me a new phone. Yes, so this thing is nice, man. It's a whole new, brand new phone, man. That thing nice, bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, say, man, we out here. Dang. But yeah, man, so we finna talk about how, this Young Thugg case, man, this is getting tough. Free Thugg till it's backward, man. So, you know, we all know Thugg is in jail for this RICO, the YSL RICO. Now, Fonnie Willis, I think she's the mayor of Atlanta, Georgia. She's the main one who was doing this, and she got one on Trump. I hope Trump go down. Fuck they talking about. If they don't take Thugg out, get the motherfucking Trump bitch ass out. But so Thugg, man, that boy, man, they trying to get him out. I don't know what type of Big Mac promises they gave this nigga, the co-defendant who pleaded guilty. Because that nigga pleaded guilty hella quick. He said, damn. They said, damn. He's like, hold on, wait, y'all already found a jury? Oh, hell nah. Fuck no, nigga. Get me out this bitch. Guilty. Bruh, the time that rung up on the niggas almost 30 years. Now, I don't know if that's probation, like, because I was trying to listen to it. I don't know if it's like probation or what, but they basically threw the book at this nigga. But they gave this nigga, but he pleaded guilty. So half of this shit, like, is gonna be like time cut in half. So he gonna have some time, but I don't know how long it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And I think right now he's gonna be on house arrest or some shit, parole or some shit. Like, this shit crazy, man. He pleaded guilty right before the trial's about to begin, man. Bruh, this shit is wild, man. You know, the dude's only 23 too, man. So the shit he pleaded guilty to was insane, bruh. You know, there's a lot of shit, bruh. So we got that in the video. You know what I'm saying? They got him out because he's like a little kid, man, basically. You know, he's only 23. And half his time probably in jail, so like, fuck. You know, he's like a little kid. At least he didn't snitch, but fuck, he pleaded guilty. Like, he said fuck it. And they was like, man, we don't see the video, man. Now, Thugg, man, they got like 3 people with Thugg. These niggas list is about this damn long, pause. They got a list of shit like this damn long. Like, Thugg probably like this, but you know, he like the main person, so you know, he ain't finna have his hands with every fucking thing. These niggas list like this. I'm like, damn! Bro, this shit is wild. Bro, these niggas really got every fucking thing. They like adding on. You know how you get like a stack of combos? You know how you be like getting a fighting game? Like ding 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 ding, and then you see a little stack counter machine going up. That's how they rung up the motherfucking list of how much evidence they had. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. You feel me? And so Thugg, man, he gotta sit through that bitch, just listen to the jury and shit, man. And then we got Gunna getting ran down on. Cause you know Gunna already snitched. Basically, he snitched. Big U was talking about why he support Gunna. Then we got Whack 100 going at Big U. And then we got Gunna saying yes ma'am that he's a snitch. So we got the videos, man. I hope y'all enjoy these videos, and then let's get into it.
Mr. BB, please raise your right hand.
I'm right now.
Mr. BB, you can please state your true and correct legal name.
Say it again.
Can you please state your true and correct legal name?
Durante PV.
And are you the same person referred to on the indictment you just signed of 22 SC 183572? Did you just sign that indictment?
Yes.
Okay. Are you at this time taking or under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, or medicine?
No, ma'am.
How old are you?
23.
And how far did you go in school?
I went far.
What's that mean?
Like 12th.
You went to 12th grade?
Mm-hmm.
Did you graduate?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
I mean, yes.
Okay. Are you able to read, write, and understand the English language?
Yes.
With respect to indictment 22 SC 183572, how do you plead to conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organization Act? Guilty or not guilty?
You could go to Granger.com.
Guilty.
How do you plead to theft by receiving stolen property? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
How do you plead to violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act in count 9? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
How do you plead to violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act as to count 10? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
How do you plead to possession of a firearm by a convicted felon?
Guilty.
How do you plead to participation in criminal street gang activity?
Guilty.
How do you plead to armed robbery reduced to robbery by force?
Guilty.
How do you plead to hijacking a motor vehicle in the first degree?
Guilty.
Is this guilty plea freely and voluntarily given with a full knowledge of the charges against you?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have only a limited right to appeal this guilty plea conviction?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have only 4 years from today's date for the felony charges to file a habeas corpus petition challenging the voluntariness of this guilty plea?
Yes.
Your Honor, had this case proceeded to trial, the state of Georgia would have proved beyond a reasonable doubt that in late 2012, within the Cleveland Avenue area of Atlanta, Georgia, that YSL, who claimed affiliation with the National Blood Gang, was formed. The founders of that organization were Jeffrey Williams, also known as Young Thugg, also known as Slime, Walter Murphy, also known as DK, and Trontavious Stevens, also known as Tick or Slug. That this organization uses a number of different identifiers, including colors, clothing, tattoos, and hand signs in order to show affiliation with that organization. That this organization is part of the enterprise, which is Young Slime Life, and that this defendant was a member of this enterprise and conspired to and associate together with others for the common purposes of illegally obtaining money and property through a pattern of racketeering activity and conducting and participating in the enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity. In furtherance of the conspiracy, he engaged in a number of different crimes. Specifically, Your Honor, 2 of those crimes in racketeering activity, first being one occurring on May 8th, 2012 at 151 Cleveland Avenue, which is in Southwest Atlanta, Georgia, 30315, which is an Exxon gas station in what is known to be the Young Slime Life gang territory. That Mr. BB was a part of an undercover sting operation at the gas station. Officer Applewhite, APPLEWHAITE, was operating in an undercover capacity. He went inside of the gas station and encountered the defendant. Officer Applewhite asked to purchase marijuana. The defendant asked how much. How much marijuana? Officer Applewhite advised he wanted $20 worth. The defendant then went into the area of the store, weighed up the marijuana, and gave that marijuana to Officer Applewhite. Once the sale was completed, other officers came in and placed Mr. BB under arrest. When they placed him under arrest, he was found with marijuana on his person as well as a gun. The gun was then ran and it came back stolen out of East Point Police Department from a car break-in in August of 2019. Additionally, Your Honor, about a year and 6 months later, in October 12th, 2021, this defendant, along with co-conspirator Christian Eppinger, were at 47 Cleveland Avenue, Southwest Atlanta, Georgia, which is also in the Young Slime Life gang territory. While there, the victim, Mr. Darius Smith, was at that location, which is a park next to a library. Mr. Smith was speaking with a friend of his, and while speaking with that friend, there were 2 black males described. One had a blue and black ski mask with a black and silver handgun. The other suspect had a black ski mask with a black handgun. They approached Mr. Smith and stated to him, "Give up that chain." Mr. Smith had a large chain that was very identifiable. That chain was a diamond encrusted chain that looked like a house. It said Trap Commander on it. They also took additional jewelry and other items from Mr. Smith, to include earrings, a diamond and gold necklace, 2 iPhones, his car keys. They then went and jumped inside his vehicle, which was a 2003 GMC Savannah. They then fled the location after robbing him. Again, both of the individuals had guns. Mr. Smith initially called 911. He had left the location. A friend was able to take him to his brother's house, which was in Clayton County. When he called 911 in Clayton County, they advised he had to come back to the city of Atlanta. He did come back to the city of Atlanta and was able to encounter police, where he reported what happened to him a few hours earlier. During his time in explaining to the police what happened, he gave a description of one of the defendants. He said that he knew or was familiar with one of the defendants from the neighborhood. Although he had a ski mask on, he noticed 2 things: his eyes as well as his hands, and that he was missing a finger. After that, Mr. Smith was able to provide to law enforcement officers social media pages of first Durante Beebe wearing his chain and identifying him as the person with the missing finger that had robbed him. Mr. Beebe was on social media promoting the chain, having the chain, some would say flossing the chain in front of the camera, which was the chain that was stolen from him. Further investigation into social media, the officers were able to identify the co-defendant, Christian Eppinger, as the other person who robbed him. Officers were also able to get the social media information from Instagram, and they actually found on Instagram a recording of Christian Eppinger bragging about robbing Darius Smith that was turned over in discovery. After arrest warrants were taken out, Mr. Beebe was arrested, interesting enough, back at that same location in November of 2021 at the same 47 Cleveland Avenue, where he was arrested, again, arrested on these charges. And then Christian Eppinger was arrested subsequently on these charges in February of 2022 after he shot Officer David Rogers. Additionally, Your Honor, we have social media postings of Mr. Beebe and Mr. Eppinger that are a part of our overt acts in this indictment, which shows them being part of and associated with the conspiracy. Mr. Beebe in Act 143 of count 1 of our indictment is posting a picture along with co-conspirator Christian Eppinger wearing what we call an OTS sweatshirt, which is only the slime sweatshirt and sweatpants, again showing his association with the enterprise and the fact that he's acting in furtherance of this enterprise and to promote this enterprise, Your Honor. This is some of the evidence that the state would intend to show if this case were to move forward with trial, Your Honor.
Mr. Beebe, good afternoon, sir. Sir, did you have the opportunity to fully discuss the facts and circumstances of this case and the matters in indictment 21 SC 177912 and 23 CP 218502 with your attorney, Mr. Partridge, to your satisfaction?
Yes, sir.
And do you have any questions about any of the rights that you give up by entering a guilty plea in this case? Those rights were set forth on the record by Ms. Simone Hilton from the District Attorney's Office. Do you have any questions about those rights you wish to ask me?
No, sir.
Did you give this plea, did you have a chance to also read and sign the indictment that I'm holding up here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have any questions about the indictment as it pertains to you in counts 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 27, or 28 you want to ask me?
No, sir.
All right, I don't know if the indictment's been signed and the plea has been entered. Mr. Beebe, based upon the responses that you've given during the court's inquiry, I'm going to find that your guilty plea is freely and voluntarily entered. I find a factual basis for your plea, and I'm going to accept your plea as tendered and as negotiated. So as to count 1, conspiracy to violate the Racketeering, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act, this court will sentence you in accordance with your negotiated plea to 10 years to serve 5 years with the balance probated. As to count 8, theft by receiving stolen property felony, this court will sentence you in accordance with the negotiated plea to 2 years commuted time served concurrent with count 1. As it pertains to count 9, violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act, this court will sentence you to 2 years commuted to the time you've already served concurrent to count 1. Did I say count 8 correctly? Count 8 is theft by receiving stolen property.
Yeah.
All right, okay, let me just redo that one again. That's theft by receiving stolen property firearm. The court will sentence you to, that's count 8, 2 years commuted to time served concurrent with count 1. We go back through count 9, that's a violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act. That's 2 years commuted to time you've already served concurrent with count 1. As it pertains to count 10, violation of Georgia Controlled Substance Act, this court will sentence you to 2 years commuted time served concurrent with count 1. As it pertains to count 11, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, this court will sentence you to 5 years to serve concurrent with count 1. Count 12, participation in criminal street gang activity, this court will sentence you to 5 years consecutive to count 1. And on count 27, armed robbery, this court will follow the recommendation, and on a reduction to robbery by force will sentence you to 10 years to serve 5 years with a balance on probation. As it pertains to count 28, hijacking a motor vehicle in the first degree, this court will sentence you to 10 years to serve 5 years concurrent to count 1 with a balance on probation. The special I'll also give you credit toward the sentence that has been or is going to be adjudged from November the 17th of 2021 toward the adjudicated time that you may have to serve on a couple of these counts. The state has also acknowledged that they're going to pull or withdraw the recidivist notice, so that you will be eligible at some point in time at the discretion of the Department of Corrections, as we mentioned, to be parole eligible. I don't know when that will be. I'm just going to tell you that because that's their exclusive purview. But at some point in time, by withdrawing that notice, they will be able to consider you for parole, okay? All right, special conditions of your sentence are as follows. You shall abide by each and every and all terms of the negotiated plea. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you're called to testify by any party in this case, the state's not going to call you, but if any of the other parties call you, you have to testify truthfully, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. You can't possess any guns unless and until your right to do so is restored. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. You cannot commit any criminal acts. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You can't promote or allude to YSL in public or on any social media platform. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. And failure to abide by any special condition of probation shall result in a revocation. That means you'll come back before myself or another judge to determine whether or not you've violated the terms and conditions of your probation. So it will subject you to a revocation, and if that revocation is proven, the state's telling you that they're going to ask that any remaining portion be revoked. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. You also acknowledge the fact that you've given up your Fifth Amendment right related to any statement contained within the defendant's factual acknowledgments, which is a separate document which you are going to sign. You understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Mr. Beebe's explained that to you. Mr. Partridge has explained that to you to your satisfaction?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. And you also agree that you'll make no attempt to assert a Fifth Amendment privilege if you're questioned on these matters. You understand that, right? So,
yes, sir.
Yeah, so if you're called later, if it's something you have to testify to, you'll have to testify in accordance with that, all right? All right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Do you have any questions about the plea that has been entered in this particular case, Mr. Beebe? Anything you want me to answer?
No, sir.
All right. Are you otherwise satisfied with the advice and counsel of your attorney, Mr. Partridge?
Yes, sir.
All right. And do you have any questions about any of the indictment or any of the plea documents that you have been asked or have been presented to you?
No, sir.
All right. And do you give this, let me just ask this one more time. As to counts 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 27, and 28, how do you plead to these particular counts under the indictment as they pertain to you?
Guilty.
And you give this guilty plea freely and voluntarily, means your own decision to enter a plea this afternoon?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And sir, then I find that based upon the responses that you've given in the colloquy in this case and the court's questioning of you, that your pleas are freely and voluntarily entered. I find a factual basis. I'm going to go ahead and accept your pleas as tendered and negotiated, sentence you to as indicated. You're 23 years old. You've had enough trial in your life at this point in time. Would you agree?
Yes.
Time to have a little testimony. Time to reclaim your own life, and that you can do in this case, or if you just separate yourself from the people that you've been hanging out with. Find some new friends, find some new people that are gonna be positive in your life. And if they don't add to your life, then you need to cut them loose. Because that's the way you'll be able to have a decent life, and a life where you won't have to worry about somebody doing this all the time, knocking on your door trying to find you for some other reason. Or also put your life at risk. So just something to think about, okay? But do you have any other questions of me?
No, sir.
All right, young man, then that's that. Your patience with. All right, councilors, if I could get you all to take your seats, and ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience with us. Councils, do any of you have a motion? Okay, hearing none, then Mr. Randolph, if you will go ahead and call off the numbers of those particular jurors. And ladies and gentlemen, if your number's called, take all your stuff that you brought with you, come on and have a seat in the jury box in no particular order. There's going to be a couple of you are going to need to probably sit in the chairs that are, the black chairs that are in front. But other than that, just come on over, okay? All right, Mr. Randolph, you ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Number 39. You have anything? Number 56. Number 71. Number 98. They're almost through. Number 179. Number 187. Number 204. Number 213. Number 219. Number 225. Number 243. Number 269. Number 290. Number 336. Number 387. Number 409. Number 449. Number 508.
Councils, is this your jury?
Yes, Your Honor, this is our jury.
On behalf of Mr. Pleads, this is jury. All right. Anybody else? Can I ask counsel, you should have firmly indicated this is your jury and who you represent, please? Mr. Matthews. Mr. Botts, Mr. Partridge. I didn't call you yet. Mr. Partridge. Okay. All right. Now, Mr. Shart.
This is still on earlier motions. We did not make those motions.
All right. Okay. But is this your jury?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Mr. Harvey?
It is, Judge.
Thank you, sir. All right. Mr. E. Williams. All right. Ms. Hingerty? All right, anybody else I miss? Anybody else? Okay. All right. Thank you. Counsels, how would you like me to account for 219? Since you did select 219 as part of your jury?
Your Honor, I can leave that within the court's discretion. He can either come back to be sworn today, or the court can call him in on Friday and have him sworn then. I will leave that in the court's discretion.
Okay, I'm going to, I've placed a phone call already to see if we can potentially get him back here today to have him sworn in. So I will update you all accordingly at that point in time. Is there any objection to me swearing in the jury, swearing in the members that we have thus far?
Not from the state, Your Honor.
Not having this swearing except for what Mr. Shaw said to his motion for the document.
In terms of the persons that were excluded?
Exactly.
Okay, all right, that's fine. I'll make that as part of the record already. All right. Can I have that piece of paper? The one that has their charges on it? The one that you gave to the lawyers? Okay, all right.
Mr. Steele, have all the attorneys had a chance to review the vote form?
State does not have a chance.
I'll let State look at it.
Got Domino's rewards points? Now don't wait.
That's 505, Mr. Randolph. Come on, man. Come on now. Don't do that to me.
What is that? You did.
She good? She good? State, have you had the opportunity to review this? This is just so I can give the right charges to the right defendant. So have y'all had a chance to take a look at it?
We did.
Okay, all right, so I want to make sure. Okay, ladies and gentlemen who were not selected, and for those of you that were selected, thank you so much for your, I said this to you when you all came in months and months ago, and the times you have come in so far to spend time with us. Thank you for your patience and your continued patience that you have otherwise given us. For those of you that were not selected, I'm going to release you at this point in time with our gratitude and thanks, and ask that you're still subject to your admonitions at this point in time until our trial is over with, but know this, that we appreciate your patience and we appreciate your attendance. So at this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to release you, those in the gallery, okay? Just make sure you give your numbers to our staff, please. Thank you very much. At this time, I'm going to swear you in. So I've got a little bit of reading to do at this point, so bear with me, okay? All right. If I could get you to raise your right hands for me, please, those who are able. Members of the jury, you shall well and truly try the issue formed upon this bill of indictment between the state of Georgia and Durante Beebe, who is charged with conspiracy to violate Racketeering, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act, theft by taking stolen property, violation of Georgia Controlled Substances Act, violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, participation in criminal street gang activity, armed robbery, and hijacking of a motor vehicle in the first degree. The state of Georgia and Marquavius Huey, who is charged with conspiracy to violate Racketeering, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act, armed robbery, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, armed robbery, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, hijacking a motor vehicle in the first degree, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, participation in criminal street gang activity, participation in criminal street gang activity, participation in criminal street gang activity, possession of a weapon by an incarcerated individual, possession of a telecommunication device by an incarcerated individual, participation in criminal street gang activity. State of Georgia and DeMonte Kendrick, who is charged with conspiracy to violate Racketeering, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act, murder, participation in criminal street gang activity, violation of Georgia Controlled Substances Act, violation of Georgia Controlled Substances Act, violation of Georgia Controlled Substances Act, possession of a firearm in the commission of a felony, possession of a machine gun, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon previously convicted of a felony involving the use or possession of a firearm. State of Georgia and Quamarius Nichols, who's charged with conspiracy to violate Racketeering, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act, murder, participation in criminal street gang activity, participation in criminal street gang activity, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, previously convicted of a felony involving the use and possession of a firearm, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon previously convicted of a felony involving the use or possession of a firearm. State of Georgia and Rodeus Ryan, who's charged with conspiracy to violate Racketeering, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act. State of Georgia and Shannon Stillwell, who's charged with conspiracy to violate Racketeering, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act, murder, participation in criminal street gang activity, participation in criminal street gang activity, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon previously convicted of a felony involving the use or possession of a firearm, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon previously convicted of felony involving the use or possession of a firearm. State of Georgia and Jeffrey Williams, who is charged with conspiracy to violate Racketeering, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act, participation in criminal street gang activity, participation in criminal street gang activity, violation of Georgia Controlled Substances Act, violation of Georgia Controlled Substances Act, violation of Georgia Controlled Substances Act, possession of a firearm in the commission of a felony, and possession of a machine gun. And a true verdict give according to the evidence, so help you God or so affirm. Say yes. Please say yes if you accept this oath.
Yes.
All right. Put your hands down. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at Gunna the rat. Check him out. I said, look at Gunna. No, what you said before that? Whatever I wanted to say, brother. No, you can't repeat it. I just want you to repeat. Check him out. I just want you to repeat. So you can look for Rich, I do something. I just want you to repeat. So I can sue the hell out of y'all. Look at him, sure. Look.
Get my dog to get some chicken bags. Come on, man. How the hell I hit her once and she already attacked me? Come on, man. Come on, man. Shades and green. My baby just like she got me Broadway.
600. I'm rocking with All Urban Central. Let's go.
What you got, grandbaby? Ooh, you got a bankroll.
Happy birthday.
Grandbaby got a bankroll. Put it to your head, son. And don't play with them.
That ain't no $100. That's like $1,000.
You trying to take all of them? That's enough, man. Get some more.
Come on, Mama finna take all our pictures, Ma. Come on. Go ahead, get both of them.
Yo, Gunna shit. Yo, Gunna. That boy's like, boy. Yo, we on live. Yo, Gunna.
I can see it in your
Oh, Gunna.
Yo, Gunna.
Oh, Gunna.
This is him? Bro. Yes. Rolling.
I'm over here, we just grab over there, and my phone about to die. I just popped on here because I just got another box of these. Y'all gotta DM me. When you DM me, if you want to order some of them, send me this picture. Don't say nothing else. I'll be getting so many DMs about these weird niggas. It's business, baby, business. Somebody said you want, look, first of all, y'all asked me why I support Gunna, right? This is my take on Gunna. I ain't seen nothing on Gunna. Gunna ain't never put ain't got no paperwork on Gunna. Gunna did some fuck shit, I feel, as far as he took his deal first. That was the only shit. But the nigga ain't told on nobody. Y'all fall into this other shit with these other niggas just call everybody a rat. Niggas ain't got no paperwork. Rat on a nigga, you gotta have paperwork, man. when they caught a case and they did something. You know what I mean? That's my opinion on it. Can't no nigga. It's 70% of the world as far as gang population don't like the 60s or anybody affiliated with the 60s. So ain't never gonna say nothing good about us or our affiliation. You know what I mean? It clearly stated that nothing that Gunna said can be used on that man in court. You know what I mean? Nothing he said can be used on him in court. Where Gunna fucked up, Gunna should not, and I repeat, have let that bro record him and go on there and say anything other than what he needs to say for his case. But ain't nothing he used gonna be used on him in the court of law. Snitching is when you catch a case and you tell on the motherfucker. If anything, to me, it would help Thugg case, because anybody who heard that, they can say that that's gonna tamper with the witness. Because it clearly said they can't use none of his statements in court. By her putting his statements out on the air, that clearly fucks up her case. Because any jury that's pulled say that you hear anything that Gunna said, you can use it. But if his statement can't be used in court, period, how they gonna be what he telling? When you tell him, nigga, you gonna be sitting down and telling, we did this together. This was his part in the crime, this was my part in the crime. But I'm open to it. If you got some paperwork on the nigga, I'm through with it. I'm gonna ride with the program. I ain't never gonna buck the program. I ain't never gonna buck the program. For niggas bad, he bad. Period. If a nigga's bad, he bad. But you can't make me just go because somebody else say, you know what I mean? Period, point blank. And these niggas run around here, every time you turn around, these niggas calling somebody a rat. I ain't never seen that. You know what the rules is? If you call somebody a rat and you don't produce the paperwork on that case and it's not right, you supposed to get taken care of. You supposed to get taken care of. That's why you'll never hear me call nobody a rat. Unless they doing the shit that these fuck niggas is doing. Them is the rules. Them is the rules. These niggas can't do nothing all day long but talk about other niggas. And I'm not gonna go by what nobody else saying. Just because a nigga wake up ain't never done no time and never had no case. You know what I mean? Period, point blank. Very clear. I'm not gonna knock you on that. You can say what you want to. I can't knock you on that, but I'm gonna still have mine. That's why in the rules in the PM we had, couldn't no nigga come tell me nothing about one of my homeboys. You can't come to me about no rolling 60s on no prison yard and we was in the prison yard and tell me this. If you don't produce the paperwork where he telling, we ain't gonna move on that. Cause another nigga cannot like a motherfucker and call him a rat. Then you find out later on that your homeboy didn't rat. So if I'm gonna make a mistake, nigga, I'm gonna make a mistake and ride with mine until I find out he wrong. That's what I'm gonna do. And that's a lot of other shit we can say about a lot of niggas, but when you do that, take it out your way and go handle that business. If you supposed to handle the business, you supposed to handle the business. You don't get to do no bitch shit, call no nigga no rat and don't do nothing about it. That's bitch shit. On the prison yard, if a nigga came with that paperwork, where this shit originated from, your paperwork get checked. When your paperwork get checked, if it come out bad, niggas gonna deal with you right there. But no, I ain't supporting no rat. Clearly, the man took a deal, and nothing he say can be used, or what he a deal to, can be used on them people in the court of law. He's gonna get called back. He's gonna get called back in that case as a witness for the defense. But anyway, back to this. don't know nothing about Keefy D. I have no clue. I don't talk about shit I don't know about. I'm gonna stay in my business, sister business, and only our business and nothing else. We got nothing else to do with nobody else's business. I don't talk about it because I'm not gonna do nothing about it.
Clubhouse TV, and I got another one for you. In this one, we got Whack 100 reacting to Big U, saying that Gunna said nothing against Young Thug. So, let's get to the content. Listen to what Whack talking about, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Check this out. And this is facts. You know what I'm saying? I pull up for one person, one movement only, and that's Clubhouse TV on YouTube. You want to hear from Whack 100? You want to hear the wild shit I got to say, the real shit I got to say? Subscribe to Clubhouse TV on YouTube. Let's go. Bro, did you hear that nigga Big U talking about Gunna ain't said nothing against Thugg? Is that nigga okay?
Did you get that shit?
Man, hey, that nigga losing his mind, bro.
Yo.
That nigga said, Gunna fucked up by taking the plea deal. But he ain't said nothing that could be used against Thug. Huh? What the fuck are you talking? The nigga just said YSL is a gang. Yes. Knowing that the whole time that's the play to Rico the nigga. Was you in the car with was guns and dope fine? Yeah. Was you in there with Young Thug? Yeah. Was it yours? No. Hey, yo, bro, these niggas is different, bro.
What that said? Wait, we gotta hear that. What that said?
What?
Well, he said that on, like, publicly?
Oh, come on. Big U? Yeah, Beast got it. He just said it. This nigga out of his mind, bro.
Yeah. Run the content.
This shit don't stop.
These East Coast niggas supposed to be wearing our ass out right now. Boy, if we had this for one of yours, we'd be fucking over them niggas. See, this your opportunity. Get on it.
I just popped on here because I just got another box of these. Y'all gotta DM me. When you DM me, if you want to order some of them, send me this picture. Don't say nothing else. I'll be getting so many DMs about these weird niggas. It's business, baby, business. Somebody said you want, look, first of all, y'all asked me why I support Gunna, right? This is my take on Gunna. I ain't seen nothing on Gunna. Gunna ain't never put ain't got no paperwork on Gunna. Gunna did some fuck shit, I feel, as far as he took his deal first. That was the only shit. But the nigga ain't told on nobody. Y'all fall into this other shit with these other niggas just call everybody a rat. Niggas ain't got no paperwork. Rat on a nigga, you gotta have paperwork, man. When they caught a case and they did something. You know what I mean? That's my opinion of it. Can't no nigga, it's 70% of the world as far as gang population don't like the 60s or anybody affiliated with the 60s. So, ain't never gonna say nothing good about us or our affiliation. You know what I mean? It clearly stated that nothing that Gunna said can be used on them man in court. You know what I mean? Nothing he said can be used on him in court. Where Gunna fucked up, Gunna should not, and I repeat, have let that bro record him and go on there and say anything other than what he needs to say for his case. But ain't nothing he used gonna be used on him in the court of law. Snitching is when you catch a case and you tell on the motherfucker. If anything, to me, it would help Thug case, because anybody who heard that, they can say that that's gonna tamper with the witness. Because it clearly said they can't use none of his statements in court. By her putting his statements out on the air, that clearly fucks up her case. Because any jury that's pulled say, did you hear anything They're gonna say you can use it. But if his statement can't be used in court, period, how they gonna be what he telling? When you tell him, nigga, you gonna be sitting down and telling we did this together. This was his part in the crime, this was my part in the crime. But I'm open to it. If you got some paperwork on the nigga, I'm through with it. I'm gonna ride with the program. I ain't never gonna buck the program. I ain't never gonna buck the program. For niggas bad, he bad. Period. If a nigga's bad, he bad. Nigga. But you can't make me just go because somebody else say, you know what I mean? Period, point blank.
This nigga crazy.
And these niggas run around here, every time you turn around, these niggas calling somebody a rat. I ain't never seen that. You know what the rules is? If you call somebody a rat and you don't produce the paperwork on that case and it's not right, you supposed to get taken care of. You supposed to get taken care of. That's why you'll never hear me call nobody a rat. Unless they doing the shit that these fuck niggas is doing. Them is the rules. Them is the rules. These niggas can't do nothing all day long but talk about other niggas. But I'm not gonna go by what nobody else saying. Just because a nigga wake up ain't never done no time and never had no case. You know what I mean? Period, point blank. Very clear. I'm not gonna knock you on that. You can say what you want to. I can't knock you on that, but I'ma still have mine. That's why in the rules in the PM we had, couldn't no nigga come tell me nothing about one of my homeboys. You can't come to me about no rolling 60s on no prison yard and we was in the prison yard and tell me this. If you don't produce the paperwork where he telling, we ain't gonna move on that. Cause another nigga cannot like a motherfucker and call him a rat. Then you find out later on that your homeboy didn't rat. So if I'm gonna make a mistake, nigga, I'm gonna make a mistake and ride with mine until I find out he wrong. That's what I'm gonna do. And that's a lot of other shit we can say about a lot of niggas, but when you do that, take it out your way and go handle that business. You supposed to handle the business, you supposed to handle the business. You don't get to do no bitch shit, call no nigga no rat and don't do nothing about it. That's bitch shit. On the prison yard, if a nigga came with that paperwork, where this shit originated from, your paperwork get checked. When your paperwork get checked, if it come out bad, niggas gonna deal with you right there. But no, I ain't supporting no rat. Clearly, the man took a deal, and nothing he say can be used, or what he a deal to, can be used on them people in the court of law. He's gonna get called back. He's gonna get called back in that case as a witness for the defense.
Is that nigga he talking about
What the fuck?
But anyway,
this nigga on dope, bro.
Back to this.
That nigga Gunna told on the whole team, gang. I ain't gonna hold.
Nigga told on the whole team in front of everybody.
Was that his blueberry?
That was his blackberry bringing in the back.
Blueberry, bro.
Definitely didn't sound like a regular thing. Listening to Gunna while you're doing this live is crazy.
Is that Gunna he's listening to? Nah, come on,
I don't
man.
know nothing about Keefy D.
Yo,
I have
Beast,
no
what's
clue.
good?
I don't talk about shit I don't know about.
That
Been
nigga
scared for
said
years.
Gunna ain't
That
said
nigga
nothing
scared.
that can be used against Thugg. This nigga is burnt the fuck. Is YFL a gang? Yes. What the fuck? They trying to RICO the nigga.
It wasn't my gun. Who?
YSL is a corporation.
Yo, whack. This dude's crazy. He said, I was in the car with Jeffrey. That wasn't my...
That nigga said, yeah, they gonna call him back for the defense. Nigga, he is the DA's witness. Of course the defense gonna cross-examine him. That nigga's a witness for the DA. Is this nigga, bro, am I missing something?
I can't believe that nigga said that.
Oh, bang. What was he talking about right there? That shit just came out a little while ago, too. I'm surprised nobody picked it. I seen that shit. Oh, shit.
I would have
Hey,
respected
Beast,
him if
did
he
you?
just said, yeah, the nigga ready, so fuck it, I was rolling with him. He'd have done better. He tried to use the 60s. He said because niggas 70% of the world hate 60s, that's the reason that they putting it saying Gunna a rat. That's what you
He
saying?
tried to plead the like he just tried to that was a weird ass yo.
No, but did
He's
you hear
dancing.
Beast? Did you hear the nigga say when you rat, if you put accusations on a man and he's not a rat, he's supposed to get dealt with. So who's supposed to deal with Brick Baby?
That's a fact. Brick Baby definitely tried to put accusations on Wack. Wack cleared up every accusation. So after that happens, what happens? He's saying people get they ain't dealing with shit.
His own OG said it. Brick Baby's supposed to get dealt with. His own OG said out of his own mouth. Well, but they say they crippling. Like you got him. He's supposed to be the first one to get dealt with. You called it. You gotta go holler at the
So
youngin'.
Brick Baby.
It was go back for the defense is crazy. Why would he even say that, Bang?
This shit,
He's
hey,
getting
what y'all
caught
think the
back.
streets is a myth? This shit different.
The streets is a myth.
This the king of the 60s saying it?
Huh.
Is this the leader saying this shit?
Yeah, I don't believe these niggas got.
That nigga burned out. That nigga said he said nothing against Thugg.
Was that
When
him
that
trying to
nigga said
justify why he
70% of the world 60s, like that shit was wild.
I think he listens to us every day, Wack. I think he be listening because you hear him say,
Everybody does.
he be listening to us all day long.
There's literally 300 people on this floor. I think everybody is literally speechless after hearing that bullshit. Nobody can believe. I don't think nobody can believe this nigga really got up there and said it, playing Gunna in the background with the BlackBerry ringing. Ain't no way.
Talking like that, 600 said he can't even claim the neighborhood no more.
What's going down, YouTube?
Please state after each statement whether or not you agree or acknowledge that statements are true, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped a vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the gang to the detriment of my community. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
All right, so that was that popular courtroom interaction that a lot of people seem to have created a meme off of because Gunna is repeatedly saying, yes, ma'am. Now, these are the court documents, and it looks like this was entered as a guilty Alfred. Now, I want to just say I'm not a legal expert by any means. This video is just my opinion. Just because it's my opinion doesn't make it 100% facts. But a lot of people are saying that he snitched. But according to what an Alfred plea deal is, I mean...
Are we back? Yes, sir, man. Hey, man, say, man. Now, we know Gunna's a rat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what Big U thinking he's like, what he trying to explain, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, there's no evidence that he's ratted, and we need paperwork that says that he's ratted, and it's an Alfred plea, and whoop, the whoop, whoop, whoop. Nigga, he went on stand, nigga, and said that he's yes, ma'am, that he wanted to take the YSL out the paint. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, okay, the dude who pleaded guilty, the co-defendant for Young Thugg in the first video. Bruh, they was saying to that nigga that said, if you wouldn't have pleaded guilty, nigga, you probably would have been guilty anyway. They had so much shit against that nigga. Like, damn, nigga had a whole laundry list of shit, nigga. I'm like, damn. That nigga had the censure, bruh, and like, just take away everything that they saying, bruh. That nigga had a whole fucking laundry list of fucking evidence, bruh. You know what I'm saying? They had a whole fucking laundry list, man. And like I said, man, niggas only 23, man. It's like, man, they pleaded guilty right before they started the trial. Because they was like, man, he knew that. He's like, man, if he wouldn't have pleaded guilty, man, they probably gave that nigga at least about, shit, 50, 60 years, nigga. Like, I don't know how they done cut half of the shit in half. But damn, it's still like almost, shit, 30 years. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like 30 years worth of jail time. It feels like if they don't do something to make him not go to it, but shit. I'm like, bruh, this nigga go, like, bruh, they just find shit to add on. You know what I'm saying? And, like, the lawyer, you know, you try to get you a good lawyer, and the lawyer, man, these lawyers not doing a goddamn thing. Because if this all the lawyers can come up with, boy, I'll fire my goddamn lawyer. This all you can come up with, lawyer, about this niggas cut much time in half? Fuck that shit, nigga. I'm thinking my mom, like, bro, you should have took the whole charge, nigga. But you know, you should have fought to the end. But you know how that goes, man. They probably have a public defender or some shit, man. And these bozo ass niggas gonna tell you to plead guilty if anything. They ain't trying to help you fight. They gonna be, that's how they come in. When you get your public defender, you be like this. Plead guilty. You know what I'm saying? They don't even try to tell you you can win the case. They gonna tell you just to plead guilty. You know what I'm saying? And that's just bozo shit, man. You know, so it make people not even want to fight the case because these motherfuckers, attorneys don't even want to fight for the case, man. At least the public defenders. Now, Thugger, man, and the people who was around him, them niggas, man. The people that was around Thugger, man, they had a laundry list. They had, I think, like 3 niggas. They had like a laundry list of shit, man. Some of them had like 3, 4, like 2 murders, 3, 4 murders, but allegedly, like, bro, this shit is getting wild, man. You know, the system is trying to throw the book at basically at the YSL organization, man. And they trying to support Gunna, but Gunna like he's a federal DA witness. You know what I'm saying? He's a witness, so he got to go back to court and say what he said in things. So it's like the awkward moment is when you got to go to court and tell the people what went down. And allegedly, Rich Homie Quan had to go in court. So if both of them niggas going to court, man, a lot of bubbles about to be busted. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Big U was just out here trying to get some money, man, off of Gunna, man. Like, that's the thing, man. I wouldn't want the Gunna cheesy money. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not talking shit about that nigga, boy, I wouldn't want the money. You know what I'm saying? I want that cheesy ass money. That fat ass money. You know what I'm saying? That shit the federal. You know what I'm saying? He's like an informant. You know what I'm saying? Nigga's a rat. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you bring these niggas into the hood, bro. Nigga scoping the scene with his fucking binocular camera view glasses and shit. Nigga seeing every scope in the whole damn scene. You know what I'm saying? Like goofy shit. You dig? And it's like, man, we call these people out. You know what I'm saying? We call them out, man. We calling Gunna out, man. We ain't finna let you go like this, Gunna. You know what I'm saying? You done got ran down on like 5, 6 times. They throw cheese at your fucking car. You got you like a builder bitch. That bitch probably embarrassed right now. You know what I'm saying? You getting ran out the mall. They jumping you. Niggas calling you rats, bruh. At this point, Gunna, you should have just went to jail, nigga. Because like, bruh, you gonna always get pressed. It's like you ain't gonna never live a good life. I don't understand it, bro. You got a life of embarrassment now. Like your kids gonna have to get embarrassed. Like, yo, they're like, ha, your dad's a rat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And I understand you getting a lot of money on right now, but damn, bro, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? All that shit and still a clown. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if we don't call you out, nobody will call you out. You know what I'm saying? And Big U talking about, oh yeah, back in my day, if you ain't running up on that nigga, but we don't call it how he is. He's a rat, nigga. Proof, everything. We know that nigga rat. Yes, man. Fuck we talking about. Like, come on, man. We ain't going for that shit, man. We We ain't going for it, man. Y'all trying to push this issue. The people trying to support these niggas, we ain't falling for it, man. You know what I'm saying? We know what it is and what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And you know, there's nothing too much. You know, you need like, it's nothing too much what people can try to change our mind against Gunna, man. At this point, you know what I'm saying? Thugg supported Gunna so much, man. All he couldn't do was take a 5-year charge. Like, that's just goofy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it is what it is, man. Y'all already see what's going on with Gunna, man. Gunna is fucked at this point, man. We're just trying to get Thugg out, man, at this point too, man. And the way it's looking, man, like I said, Thugg was the one who got the least amount of shit on his list. So if that nigga had to do like 5 years, you dig? 3 years, 5, 6 years, he come out a little bit early, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the way they looking at they shit, they trying to get these niggas 30 years and plus, 60 years plus. Cause if that was the first nigga shit, he would have got, if he would have pleaded guilty, bro, they was trying to get that nigga 100 years basically. Nigga, they would get that nigga 10 years on almost all the charges. So it's like if he pleaded guilty, they cut that shit in half. These niggas, they fighting the case to the end. If they lose this shit, they get probably 100. They get the book thrown at that nigga 100 years. I'm thinking if Thugg don't win, they trying to get that nigga at least about 20 years, 15 to 20 years, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to go crazy, but I still think that Thugg can win this case, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they got good lawyers. You know what I'm saying? He be getting at the DAs and all the motherfucking Fonzie Willis heads and shit, man. It's just like, damn, you know, they try to get all this, they got all this evidence and shit, man. They trying to prove everything against Thugg. I think the only good thing about it is they got a jury. You know what I'm saying? Because they was going off the white man hand. The white man throwing the book. You know what I'm saying? The white man don't give a fuck about the black man, what we go through, the struggles and everything. You know, they trying to throw the book. But, you know what I'm saying? They got a black judge, but you gotta understand the system is ran, you know what I'm saying, based by white people. You know what I'm saying? Even though we got the black man is a judge, you know, he can try to lessen the years like he did with the other dudes, but it's like you only can do so much. That's why I be saying about the Popo, man. They ran by a system, the government, all that shit. It's like they gotta do their job. You dig? So it's like they gotta shoot you or take you to jail. They will. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I be saying, bro. You can't always, you know what I'm saying, just go out this paint and see like situations can get deadly. What's up? You something to smoke on? Sheesh. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of situations earlier. Goofy shit yesterday. But yeah, man, so, you know, Thugg, man, he about to go to jail, man, if they don't beat this case, man. And I feel like he did. I feel like he can beat this case if they just get the right shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, this lawyer gonna have to be on point. You know what I'm saying? Because if the lawyer not on point, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, they probably gonna get that nigga like 100 years basically. Like, at least Thugg gonna get like 30 years. The other niggas, they getting 100 years. Like, cause they throwing the books at these niggas, man. So, you know, it's free Thugg, man. You know, you got these other niggas out like Gunna and them. That nigga, man, he out just making money, and it's like, but at what risk? You know what I'm saying? At what point? It's like it's all stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? But let me see what time it is. But I think I'm gonna end this video. I hope y'all enjoy these videos, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to these videos up, man. Kevin 2 Turn out here, man. Make sure y'all fuck with your boy, and let's get it. Gang, good outside crib, man. Gang shit.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.